Hi, I'm Miss Kosha from the Upper Darby Municipal Library on Bywood Avenue. We're just across the street from the Dollar General on Garrett Road. I'm here today to share with you how you can get some great ebooks through the library for free. All you need is a computer or a tablet or a phone and your library card. Let me show you how to get started. The first thing we're going to do is open a new tab, and you're going to type in the address bar Delaware County Library. That will bring up this search here, Delaware County Library System. That's the one we want. The Upper Darby Library is a part of the Delaware County Library System. This is our home page. On this page, you can find so many reading resources. We're going to focus today on one called BookFlix. BookFlix has hundreds of books. Some of them are fiction and some of them are nonfiction. And on BookFlix, they pair a fiction book with a nonfiction so you can read an interesting story and also learn some great facts. So let's get started. How do we get to BookFlix? Well, down here, you see different tabs. Our libraries, we recommend, and explore e-resources. We're looking for the e-resources. Those are the electronic resources that we can read online. So click on Explore e-resources. We scroll down, and on the left-hand side, we have a list of ways that we can filter those e-resources. We're looking specifically for e-books, so we click on e-books. We scroll down again, and now we're looking for BookFlix. Let me know if you see BookFlix. Did you find it? That's right, it's right here. Click on BookFlix, and that will take us to the program. The first thing, though, I forgot to mention is we have to put in our library card. My library card is already in here, but I could also type it in. And then I click on Submit. That will give me access to BookFlix. Here we are. We just click on Start. Now, on your computer at home, or if you're using a tablet or a phone, you will hear the music and sound. In this video recording I'm making, there is no sound from the computer. So I'm going to read to you and show you the information. All right. On BookFlix, they put two books together, a fiction and a nonfiction. But first we have to choose from one of the 9 categories. There's so many interesting things to choose from. They have animals and nature, earth and sky, people and places, ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, adventure, family and community, celebrations, music and rhyme, and imagination. There's a lot to choose from, but there's this great story on animals and nature that I'd love to try. Here we have, again, hundreds of books to choose from. You can scroll through and try some of the books out. I'm going to go down to the book that I know I wanted to read to you. It's right here. It's called Edwina, and it's by Mo Willems. And then there's a book that comes with it, Tyrannosaurus Rex. So let's click on that. Here we have the fiction book, Edwina, the dinosaur who didn't know she was extinct, by Mo Willems. And here the nonfiction book, Tyrannosaurus Rex, by Will Mara. So let's watch the story of Edwina, the dinosaur. Now, as I mentioned earlier, when you're listening to this on your device, there will be a narrator who will read the story to you, and you can read along if you like. On this computer and video, We don't have that option, so I will read you the story. I will read you part of the story. We're not going to read the whole thing. And if you click on this small square here, that will enlarge it to cover the whole screen. I'm not going to do that today, but if you're interested in seeing the whole book, the whole picture, you can do that. Oh yes, do you recognize the birds from Mo Willems? Oh my goodness, what's coming? Edwina, the dinosaur who didn't know she was extinct. Words and pictures by Mo Willems. Everyone in town knew Edwina. She was the dinosaur who played with the neighborhood kids. She was the dinosaur who did favors for anyone who asked. Edwina helped little old ladies cross the street. And she baked chocolate chip cookies for everyone. Everybody loved Edwina, except Reginald von Hooby Dooby. I do not love Edwina. Reginald knew just about everything about just about everything. He liked to give reports in class about all the things he knew. Today, he was going to talk about things that are extinct. Specifically, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs totally extinct. A report by Reginald von Hooby Dooby. But as soon as Reginald started, Beth McFeeder asked, "What about Edwina? She's a dinosaur." Then Tommy Britcher said, "Yeah, Edwina can't be extinct. She bakes chocolate chip cookies for us." And then Miss Mink added, "Maybe Edwina is baking chocolate chip cookies right now." Wait, what? Before he knew it, everyone except Reginald was outside eating cookies. Go ahead, eat your cookies. You'll see. We're going to pause the book there. If you would like to read more about Edwina, you can go to BookFlix and read the rest of the story. Let's take a look at the other book, the nonfiction book. If we want to get to that book, all we have to do is over here on the left, click on Read the Book. With the nonfiction stories, you have a choice to either listen to a narrator read the book to you, or you can just read it yourself. If I decide to read it myself when the book comes up, all I have to do is click on the right tab over here. That will turn the page. And I can read as fast or as slow as I like. If I want to make the book large to cover the whole screen, I just click on this round circle here with the arrows. If I want the narrator to read it to me, I click on Read Along. When I click on that, I can ask the narrator to read slower if I want, or I can pause the book. Or I can decide, no, I want to read it myself. So you have lots of choices. Let's just read a couple of pages. The king of the dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex, was one of the biggest dinosaurs ever. Babies came from eggs. Even a baby was as big as a large cat. It ate other animals. It did not eat plants. Big, very big, Tyrannosaurus Rex was as heavy as an elephant. It was as long as a school bus. If you would like to learn more facts about dinosaurs, guess what? You can go to BookFlix and read the rest of the story. So, there's a few more things I want to show you on BookFlix that you can do. We can play games. They have a game called Word Match. They give you a clue, round or oval objects from which some baby animals hatch. Do you know what that is? You guessed it, eggs. When you're right, it will uncover part of the picture. So, a kind of animal that lived on Earth millions of years ago. Let me just make a mistake and say something else. How about skeleton? It won't open up the picture. It will tell you you made a mistake. So, this is a game you can play. Then there's another game called Fact or Fiction. Dinosaurs play with children. I would say that's fiction. Okay? And they have several different questions they will lead you through. And the third game is Which Came First. On this part, you can click on these blue little speech bubbles here, and the narrator will read this phrase to you. So this first one says, Edwina baked cookies for Reginald. And then Edwina played with the children. And Reginald said dinosaurs are extinct. So what happened first? I think Edwina played with the children, so I take that picture and I move it to the square. And then what happened next? And I have to choose which picture happened next and drag it to the square. Let's go back to the home page. I'm sorry, there is one more thing I want to show you down here that I forgot about. This is Explore the Web or Dive Deeper. On this, when you click on this, it will take you to pages about dinosaurs or about activities, about information. Sometimes there's a video there of whatever the topic is that you're learning about under this section. So that's something you might want to check. All right. Let's go back home to the beginning. And again, you get to the home page and you can go back and you could start another one. Go to another section, read another book. You can read over and over and over. The books will always be there for you. And you can go back and reread the favorites that you have or try something new as well. There's a lot to explore. I hope you'll check it out and use your library card to learn more through BookFlix. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.